For a great game of social golf on a beautiful course, visit Ioane Country Club on the corner of Northbourne Avenue and the Barton Highway Lynham. If it's competition golf you're after, Ioane has a variety of membership options available to suit a variety of needs. For further information on social golf or memberships, contact the club on 6241 3377 or visit Ioane's website www.ioane.com.au.
Challenge, explore, uncover. Challenges at heart. We are pragmatic explorers, seeking to uncover what could be, so it can be. Synergy, proudly supporting high-performance hockey.
Being a sports physio, I see lots of injuries. As you can imagine, I've seen plenty of ankle injuries, and I have used many different types of ankle braces, but to be honest, I've never seen one as superior as the XOL. It allows your ankle to move like it was designed to, but it kicks in the moment it goes to go too far, and in that way it protects the ankle joint. So whether you're an elite athlete, a weekend warrior, or just someone who enjoys getting out and about, the XOL will give you confidence as well as a sense of freedom to keep you doing what you do each and every day and to enjoy life. XOL.
Energy Space is the future of training for electrical apprentices, harnessing technology to make skills development as effective and as efficient as possible. Energy Space supports teachers in the classroom and apprentices on the job site to get the full picture on skill development.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Hockey ACT live stream for this Friday night. My name is Jesse. Joining me tonight is Jamie Smith. Jamie, welcome. Friday night hockey live streams are back.
And the cool weather's turned up as well, Jesse. It's nice and fresh down there for the players. So we've got our Capital League 1 game between Tuggeranong and Central. Should be a good game this evening. Yeah,
we're looking forward to it. But before we get into anything kind of too game focused, we just want to make quick note that tonight the Central women's team wanted to show their support for one of their own, Mandy George, and will be wearing armbands with the MFG, which stands for My Friendly Giant, amongst other iterations. Mandy played in and coached the Central CL1 team for a number of years with the majority of the CL1 squad tonight. She's also known amongst the wider Hockey ACT community, having worked for Hockey ACT and coached ACT representative teams from juniors right through to masters. Unfortunately, Mandy has a big battle to face. In June 2020, Mandy was diagnosed with bowel cancer and had surgery to remove the tumour. Following her surgery, she underwent oral chemotherapy, which she completed in January this year. It was at this time that she had follow-up tests, and unfortunately, the bloods returned high tumour markers, and it was discovered that there were more tumours. Yesterday, she underwent 13 hours surgery to remove the tumours. Mandy tolerated the surgery well, and the surgeon sounded extremely positive. She will spend the next couple of days in intensive care unit at the Royal Prince Alfred Hospital in Sydney. The Central Hockey family wants to wish her all the strength she needs to continue this fight and for a speedy recovery. For those who would like to hear more of her journey, you can read her blog at The Journey of Me on Tumblr. Just type in Millie, MILLIEG-03.tumblr.com. In addition to the support shown by Central women, Jess Cox of Tuggeranong has pledged to donate $10 per goal scored tonight for either team for Mandy's GoFundMe account. And if Jess happens to score, she will donate $100. So well done on Coxie on this.
And that's actually being matched by a few people in the community as well. So you've got Brent Clark and Rita Holmes who are both matching that. Brent Clark's actually going to go 200 if Coxie scores. And we see turnover for Tuggeranong. A little bit of a battle and a tussle in the middle of the field as we're seeing the teams get themselves established on this chilly Friday evening, Jesse.
Yeah, exactly. It should be an interesting game. Both teams probably not the starts they wanted for the season, but this is a good game to kind of turn it around and get their season back on track. So you got Tuggeranong in a circle and a shot, just couldn't get hold of it, and Central are looking to clear it out. Tuggeranong have won it back through Helen Legg, but good tackle there by the Central defender. So the team list tonight for Tuggeranong, we have Sarah White, Jamea Ferguson, Jessica Cox, Sophie Gagan, Helen Legg, Charlotte Polmentier, Ellie Toole, Jessie Thurl, Ashley Deacon, Kayla Scott, Samantha Reid, and in goals Chloe Hampton, coached by Paul Sarita. And for Central, we have number 1, Sophie Woodbridge, 2, Kate O'Keefe, 4, Maddie Dooley, 5, Claire Williams, 6, Alyssa Fisher, 7, Jess Bingley, 8, Tegan Payne, 9, Grace King, 10, Jude Coleman, 11, Kiara Skoronsky, 13, Dan Rodder, 22, Brooke Suter, 23, Charlotte Papworth, 25, Ash Young, 26, Megan Telford, and in goals, Tale Forrest. They are coached by Bernard Williams. So back into the game, and Tuggeranong now just through the back through Jamea and across to Sophie, the reigning Mackay medalist. Sophie plays a good ball through and good touch by Kayla, but it's been blown as a free hit the other way.
Looks like it popped onto the leg of a Central defender there, but see how they try and work this one out of defence. Straight into some traffic there. They've managed to clear it out to their left side. Just getting their heads up, looking for their options. And it's going to have to be smart hockey from Tuggeranong this evening, because if you look at their team list, there's only 12 there this evening.
Yeah, they're going up against a full Central side, and Central side full of some really good, exciting players, like number 4 there for Central, Maddie Dooley. She had a great year last year, kind of stepping up and taking on a real prominent role in this CL1's team, and this year, no doubt she'll continue on where she left off last year. She has the ball here, top of the circle. Good bit of skill. Into the circle. Cut out, but Tuggeranong have managed to work it out just outside the 25, but Central have it again.
Always dangerous trying to clear it through the centre of the field when you're coming out of defence, because that's often where the players are jammed up. So you usually want to try and go wide.
Helen Legg just giving away a free hit there for a raised ball. But we're going to bring it back. We're going to bring it back to the first infringement.
And here we have Jess Cox,
Yeah,
money maker on the field today, hopefully for that wonderful cause that you were giving us a spiel about earlier, Jessie, as we see Tuggeranong with a nice transfer around to their right side. Heads up nice and early, which is great to see.
It's Kayla Scott now. Through Ash Deacon's won the ball. She's taking on Jess Bingley. Good tackle by Jess, but she's given away the free. Now with Sophie Gagan.
She's going to be nice and patient, Sophie. Just delivers it straight to her player, immediately under pressure and back in Sophie's possession as she guides it along that baseline and onto the central foot for the first short corner, Jessie.
Well done there by Soph. Just easy into the circle, winning a short corner, which would probably be key for Tuggeranong tonight. If there's no clear goal scoring opportunities, win short corners, take the 40 seconds for a bit of a break. They are only running with very bare numbers tonight, so any break they can get. They're also very dangerous from these positions. Helen can slide, slap, flick. Jamea has an absolute rocket when she hits the ball. And watch out for the layoff to Sophie on the left. So it's probably going to coming out now to the first battery with Jamea. Tried to play back to Ash Deacon, but she's found Soph. And Soph just misses, but I wouldn't advise giving Soph that much time again in the top of the circle to have a shot.
No, you need to have that desperation in defence to put the ball under pressure at all points. So they've had a fair bit of possession down this end so far, the Vikings, only that sort of one sort of passage of play for Central in their attacking quarter. So they are playing some smart hockey at the moment. They've got, I think, 4 girls at the under-18s tournament that's just finished up. So explains their short numbers this evening.
Good pick out there by number 17 for Tuggeranong.
That's Jessie Thurl, poached from UC this year. I'm devastated. I miss her tunes. And into the circle.
Ash Deacon, but good save by Tale.
Tale Forrest in the development squad, isn't she?
Yes, so Tale is a great role model for all players in the ACT. Works very hard, always gives her best, and an outstanding goalkeeper. Now here is Central working the ball out, just trying to hold it, waiting for numbers to get forward.
Nice layoff out to the left.
Maddie Dooley now. It's probably a bit too far there to win a free hit. Tuggeranong have it back through Ash Deacon. But no, just probably the link-up's not there yet. Early season. Now here is Central moving the ball down well, but giving it away to Jamea. And then Jamea giving it straight back.
Just a few sort of silly unforced errors at the moment from both teams. I think expecting their players to be where they're not at the moment. So perhaps from Tuggeranong expecting their players to put in the extra yards running when they're going to have to play smart hockey when you don't have the legs to rotate on and off the field.
Ball there by Soph, found Ash. Ash with a good bit of skill. And it's been called for a stick obstruction there. So our umpires tonight, we've got Rebecca Platten and Wayne Gartner down there. So 2 of our experienced CL1 umpires. So yeah, if you're Central, you're now on the ball, probably just looking to maybe hold the ball, build up a bit of possession, and then you want to try and spread Tuggeranong wide and tire them out. So Jess Bingley doing just that, trying to work a transfer.
Tuggeranong have a nice tight press at the moment as well. They're really holding that structure at the moment. So it'd be good to see Central try and break that structure a bit if they can tie together some transfers around the back line and see if there is a little bit of a chink that opens up in Tuggeranong's armour later in the game. But it's all about opening up those opportunities and finding those stick-to-stick passes, I think, Jessie.
Yeah, and it is really, particularly early in the game, just when you're trying to find your form, and if, say, the last couple of rounds haven't gone your way and you're struggling, just, simple, hit your connections early, build that confidence in your own skills first, and then you can start being a bit more expansive. Tuggeranong, while short on numbers, are blessed with a lot of experience, a lot of grand final experience, a lot of big game experience, a lot of trust in each other. But Maddie Dooley here has cut the ball out well, bringing the ball down the field.
Gagan putting the pressure on her, keeping her down in that pocket. Strength from Maddie Dooley bringing it into that circle, but nicely cleared out.
Good clearance by Helen, but it's going to probably come straight back with Central. But so again, good positioning. He's given the ball to Helen. Helen, again, kind of had an outstanding year last year. I believe runner-up or third in the Mackay medal. So really promising and still very young. So very promising and loves to run it and loves a bit of the fight, which is really good to see. So look to her to provide a bit of that run for Tuggeranong. Here we go with Central again through Maddie, who I think a lot of the ball's going to try and go through tonight. Just couldn't trap there by Alyssa Fisher. Now Sarah White bringing it back out. Wins a free hit.
Tuggeranong just seem to have a little bit more composure, and their heads are just up a little bit more when they're gaining that possession of the ball, knowing where the next pass is going to go. I think execution's a little off at the moment, but when you have your head up, you know that it's going to come, that people are going to see where you're looking and deliver the ball there. So just trailing across to that far corner, and we're going to see Central take possession. But as you said, lots of ball going through Maddie Dooley at the moment, and if you're only really relying on one player, it's going to be easy enough for Tuggeranong to shut down, so they need some more options, Central.
Here with Sophie Gagan, Ash Young putting a bit of pressure on. Just rolling, Tuggeranong just holding possession. Jess Cox trying to find a player, but well cut out. And then won by number 17 for Tuggeranong.
Thel taking the quick hit.
Good pick up there. Yeah, here with Central player. Good ball forward, but well cut out by Jamea.
Looking for that quick delivery down to the other end of the field, and nicely brought out by the Vikings. Looking for a quick injection into the circle.
Good cut out there by the Central defender. Now Ash Young. Good tackle there by Maddie.
Nice little layoff to her left.
Alyssa Fisher. Now Alyssa Fisher does well. Now wins the ball and 10 metres down the field, so that's good play there by Central.
Winding down into the last sort of 5 minutes of this quarter, and it's pretty even at the moment, Jessie. We've only seen that one short corner from Tuggeranong so far, but it has been a bit of back and forth between the two teams.
Yeah, I think both teams still trying to feel each other out, trying to get a sense of where the game is. Central have had better of the opportunities, but this Central team they've got some very handy players out there that can do damage. Like Alyssa Fisher there has just won a free hit in a dangerous spot. Now with Megan Telford. And it's been called for not 5, so umpires judged that Megan didn't touch that before it entered the circle. Now Tuggeranong have looked to play it out. Now here's Ash Deacon. She has a few players ahead of her, but well cut out by the Central defender.
From both sides, we're seeing those balls being thrown from a midfielder or a half, but the strikers aren't getting in front to receive, and those balls are being picked up by the defenders on each team at the moment. So it'd be intriguing to see if that's brought up in their quarter time spiels.
Yeah, and here's the captain for Central, I believe. It must be one of the... No, I think it's just in the armband, but... Number 5 for Central, Claire Williams, she has a habit of popping up in really dangerous spots from the last couple of years of her play. So I think she's playing in the midfield, but she'll be a really good kind of foil for Maddie in there. She'll let Maddie get forward, but probably hold a bit more and provide a bit of a shield for Maddie behind there, which is only a good thing for Central. And now Central are pretty well organised here in their press. It's narrow, trying to force the transfer. Yeah, good movement. See with the ball up the line and well cut out. Had to be. There's a few players lurking around, but good tackle there by Jessie Dale, but she's just given that away. Now Central look to work it out, and they've won a free hit there. So good play by Central defenders there to cut that off.
Yeah, because they did have those couple of strikers just sort of lurking around up top unmarked for that. So if that ball had gone through, that was going to be quite dangerous for Vikings. Looking to just hold possession here, Central getting heads up and trying to get those stick-to-stick balls moving nice and quick now. So both teams actually looking for their first win of the season. We're only early on in, so Vikings narrowly went down to North Canberra in their first round 3-2, and Central have lost their first 2 games, 1 to my team, 3-0 last week. Go the Devils.
So yeah, now Central just won that ball back from Jess Bingley. It's going to be really important for the Central ladies tonight. provides great structure and really, really smart hockey brain. Should be able to help particularly some of those younger players out around the back. She just couldn't keep control there, and now Tuggeranong through Kayla Scott. Just misses that with Sophie though, but Sophie...
She's got the skill to bring that ball back into her possession.
Into play, but well done there by Ash Young to put some pressure on. Just unfortunate to give the free hit away. That'll be key for Central tonight, not letting Sophie kind of run too much and have clean possession of the ball in the middle of the field. When she can be damaging. Misses the pass there to Kayla. So yeah, we're down to the final 2 minutes. Again, an interesting first half, back and forth. Not too many clear-cut chances, but I feel it's building. I feel it might explode sooner or later. I think one goal and then the floodgates might open for a bit more of an expansive game. Good pass there by Claire Williams. Just can't connect there with Maddie.
Well, we want goals because we want Jess Cox to cough up some money, I think.
It's very true. Given away there. Now here's Alyssa Fisher. Now Alyssa Fisher, see what she can do. Good tackle there by Jess Cox.
Oh, cracking that ball. Great ball straight through the guts of the field.
Here's Ash Deakin. She's found Jess Still, but great save there by Talo Forrest. She's won the free hit.
That was a great ball right up the guts there from Jess Cox and then delivered into the circle, and that's going to create those opportunities. As you said, it's sort of bubbling under the surface that maybe we're going to see one go into the net, maybe in the next 53 seconds.
Here, Jess Bingley and Claire Williams, just smart play, working it out. Don't have to rush, win a free hit, reset. Jess Bingley on the ball. Plays the ball over the top. Jess Cox couldn't cut out. Now here's Alyssa Fisher again.
Opportunity now for Central.
Good bit of skill, but great tackle by Jamea Ferguson. Kind of picked a pocket. And playing the ball back to Jess Cox. Now probably look out here to find Sarah Wyatt. Sarah will look to play as far up the field as possible. She does it well, cut out by Maddie Dooley. Looks for that cross-field transfer, but just couldn't connect with Claire Williams there.
If you'd been looking nice and closely, when there was that breakaway from Central and then Jamea dispossessed the attacker, those Tuggeranong players immediately dropped to form that back three, which was beautiful play because that's exactly what you need to do as your outlet. So going into the end of that first quarter, 0-0, tight game, Jesse.
Yeah, but exciting. I think it's about one goal. We see one goal and I think the whole field will open up. So yeah, 0-0, but we'll catch everyone after the quarter time break.
Energy Space is the future of training for electrical apprentices, harnessing technology to make skills development as effective and as efficient as possible. Energy Space supports teachers in the classroom and apprentices on the job site to get the full picture on skill development.
Challenge, explore, uncover. Challenges at heart. We are pragmatic explorers, seeking to uncover what could be, so it can be. Synergy, proudly supporting high-performance hockey.
So we're back here for the start of the second quarter. So once again, Hockey ACT would like to thank Transformed, an award-winning education and training organisation, for being the major sponsor of the live streams. Your support is greatly appreciated. And the sponsors for the Tuggeranong Vikings Hockey Club, Vikings Group, Scott D. McNiven and Associates, King Air and
Architects,
yeah. Sorry, I'll get that out.
It's a good play on words, that one.
And Central sponsors, Canberra Labour Club, Pragma and Werona
apiaries.
Apiaries. Thank you very much, James, for helping
I've got
with
you,
that.
Jesse. It's all good. And we see this second quarter get underway.
Good strength there by Maddie. Now here's Central, good ball, finds Claire Williams, who's found Maddie with a good bit of... Just unlucky, just couldn't connect there with her forward. But that's probably what we want to see more of. Little link-ups, quick ball movement into the circle, put Tuggeranong under some pressure. And now it looks like Central are kind of slanting, falling away, giving the Tuggeranong defenders time, but trying to force balls up the line or balls, 45-degree balls to pick them off. Just like that. Just unlucky there by Maddie not to pick it off, but force that hit and then jump across and try and get it.
That's some great patience from Central, because what they need to do is force those Tuggeranong girls to make a decision without that pressure on them, and then hopefully that ball's going to cough up a little bit for them, as you were just saying.
So now we're here with Sarah White on the ball. Plays back to Jemaya. Now Tuggeranong operating with a back three and Coxie on that wide transfer.
They've really fallen away, that Central press, haven't they?
Yeah, and now Kate O'Keefe moving to put one of the halfbacks under pressure, but Sarah White moving the ball forward. An underrated skill of Sarah is she's quite good at kind of getting forward and being a real strong and dominant runner, but now Sophie Gagan's picked it up and has found Kayla Scott, who's put it into the circle, and a 16 to Central. It's well defended there by Central, but early signs in this second quarter is both teams trying to hit, early balls, short balls to each other just to build up some passes. Central looking to play the ball out, but I've just run over the sideline. And now Jess Cox on it. Now Central kind of changing a bit of their press with Kate O'Keefe blocking that back pass off, forcing the hit up the line. Just couldn't find a connect with a player, so Central will have it deep in their defensive half. Ball up the line, but picked off. Now here's Helen Legg.
Strong player, Helen Legg.
Yeah, good driving run. She's allowed to get into the circle. It's not what you want, but well cut out there by Maddie. Plays a good ball. Now Central could be away here, but just can't control it. Good tackle there by Sarah White. Trying to find Skagen in the middle of the field. Back to Sarah. Sarah with a strong ball down, but just can't be picked up there by Kayla Scott. Kayla's been in a few good positions, just needs to she'll make a few of those traps later in this, in this game, I reckon, and she'll be in a great position. So it's a good sign that they're looking for her and she's free, and I'm sure that it won't be too long before she's making every one of those traps. She's a good player.
Positioning's half the battle. If you can get there,
exactly.
And your players know you're going to get there, then those balls are going to come and you are going to pick them up and it's going to have a good result. So we see it being transferred through Gagan in the centre of the field, send it out to Coxie on that left side.
Good trap by Coxie, good and aggressive trap. Tries to place that 45-degree ball through. Well trapped there by the Central defender.
Dangerous now in the circle. Jess Thurl, can she finish it off? Oh,
can't.
Just wide of that post, but Vikings looking very intent up in that circle.
I think we might see a goal this quarter. Vikings have got a lot of the ball up there. Central just at the moment struggling to get it out. But Will just couldn't get it out there. I feel like if Central can get through that midfield kind of bank of Tuggeranong, they're off to the races.
Well,
ball there by Jess Cox, and now Jemaya just recovers that. Not an ideal ball for a fullback to have to trap, but she's done well. Jemaya is one of our Hockey ACT Grand Finalist, best and fairest, so lots of experience and big game player there. Ball up the line at Ash Deakin, just couldn't control it.
You see her swing her stick a little bit there. She's annoyed she didn't pick that one up. We still see when it gets a bit down to the Sarah White, Jess Cox and Jemaya Ferguson backline of Tuggeranong, Central is still holding off. I don't think they want to engage with those players because they know that it's going to be tough if they do get beaten. It's going to open up that centre of the field. So Central now coming out through their right side, so clearing it wide and giving themselves some breathing space.
Well done. Now finds Maddie. Maddie with a good quick thinking. Now she's found Megan Telford. Megan just couldn't connect with those oncoming runners, and Tuggeranong are now away through Sophie. Finds Jess Thurl. Jess Thurl just holding it up. She's going to play the ball across. Ash Deakin just couldn't make the trap there.
It's a little bit of a bouncy ball for her. Right idea, because you saw that square ball open up for Ash, and if she's onto that, then they're often finding themselves in a good position in that circle.
So now here's Ashley Young. Over Kayla Scott bringing it down. Good tackle there. By number 9 from Central, that's Grace King.
Good turn by King.
Sophie doing what Sophie does best, tackling back. Just gave away a free hit there, but she doesn't stop running Soph. She's in the attacking phases, defensive phases. Another one of these Tuggeranong girls that loves the contest.
You can't assume you've beaten her either. You'll think you've beaten her, and then you'll get your head up and she's there in your face again. So she's a great competitor, Soph Gagan.
Now here's Kiara Skronsky. Kiara is a very promising young junior. Made great strides the last couple of years through the Hockey ACT representative programs. Now Soph Gagan with a good ball. Picked up by the defender, but Ash Deakin with a great poke tackle. Now she's one-on-one with Tale. Tale with a great save though.
Still some work to do here for the Central defenders in that corner.
Well done. That's one of the, if in doubt, get it out. Reset. Getting numbers back. Now Sophie Gagan on it. She's covered a lot of distance already. But we've won a short corner. I believe probably that first player maybe wasn't 5.
And she's come in to engage.
Yeah, so good call there by the umpire.
Second short corner for Vikings, none so far for Central. We saw that double battery set up the top last time, and then it sort of ricocheted back out after it was played out a bit, and we saw Soph with some time, so I wonder if Central have reflected on that.
Yeah, it's hard. Tuggeranong will need to come up with something hard. Straight shot's always hard to beat Tale. So maybe back to Ash Deakin, or maybe the layoff, or just there was quite quick, so maybe watch for a deflection coming off this right side. But the ball here is going to be injected through to Sarah White. Now off to Soph. And there we go.
Layoff and a deflection in.
Yeah, so Helen Legg for Tuggeranong with the goals. So good play there by Tuggeranong, just shifting the ball and then forcing that Central defence to have to move and change their shape a bit, and then allowing their kind of second and phase players in the corners to come into play. But Central will now look to hit back. Kate O'Keefe just getting the ball cut out, but well picked up again by Central. Plays the ball down the line. Ash Young. Well done there by Jess Cox though.
Central will be looking to keep the foot down for this first couple of minutes after the goal and see if Vikings slip up with their defence a little bit. Yeah,
Central certainly don't feel will be too, they'll be obviously a bit annoyed they've conceded a goal, but they wouldn't be too annoyed, so to speak, because they've still been in this game, been in this quarter really well, moving the ball well. So it's always the thing with corners. You can have all the ball, then concede. Now here's Tuggeranong again through Ash Deakin. Now the Central defender now back with Sophie. Oh, and trying to hit across for another deflection through Jess Thurl. Just couldn't make that touch. Tale looked like she had it covered.
But, you see what happens as soon as you overcommit in defence, and suddenly you have that open play for Vikings straight down the middle. They had 3 players charging through that midfield and it just opened it right up. So yeah, we'll see if that sort of play continues. But you can't overcommit and give Soph Gagan or Ash Deakin or Helen Legg an inch to work with, because they'll take half the field.
So now Tuggeranong just going to work the ball back through their defence, through Jamea. Sarah. Central's press probably is just to try and nullify that midfield room that Soph and Helen and that like. Here we go, put some pressure on. Good little play there by Soph and Sarah. Ball up the line, just couldn't connect, but there's no one down there, so it's a race for it. Kiara on it. 2-on-1, let's see what she can do. Well done there by Kiara, great play.
Excellent result.
Oh. Well done, but Sarah White's going to win it back.
It's really a little bit of an arm wrestle at the moment.
Yeah.
Just in this little patch.
But now Central could be out here. Oh no, Jess Cox stepping forward, anticipating that ball well and getting in front. Now back with Helen. Helen finds Soph, one-time pass through to Charlotte. But the Central defender doing really well, but it's brought back in. And Ash Deakin with a quick tommer, but
almost
unlucky.
a crouching tommer there.
Yeah.
Unique position.
Tale getting out quite quick, I think, sensing that Ash would try for a quick shot and tried to close that space down, which was really good of her. It's an underrated skill of a goalkeeper, really, that ability to anticipate really well, but Tale does it better than most in the country, not just Canberra, but... So now
Reduce the amount of room that those attackers have to shoot, reduce their angle for the goal, and improves your chances of stopping that greatly.
Now he's Tuggeranong through Helen with a great reverse stick pass, flat, hard, across the field, touched by Central, so it'll be a Tuggeranong ball. In the corner is Kayla Scott. Central just going to try and block it in and force, but well done by Sarah. Looks to shift it to the other side. Back through Jamea. Just holding in, no rush. Either trying to just keep rolling or find a bit more of a direct ball. She's found Soph. Soph with a good ball through. Back to Ash Deacon. Ash onto her. Great save there by Tale.
Straight at the pads.
Back to Soph. And again, Tale again with another save, and she's actually won a free hit there. So great work by the Central goalkeeper.
Busy second quarter for Tale.
Yeah, a lot more shots. But in a way, as a goalkeeper of Tale stats, you might almost want that because it gets you moving, gets you in the game, gets your reflexes going. I can understand Chloe might be, probably wishing she, has a bit of shots to face so she can get her reflexes going. But Tuggeranong just holding the ball. We're really not letting Central have much of the ball. Now back with Sarah White. Moving the ball forward. Tried to play that 45, but well cut out by, I think it's Grace King for Central. Now she's through.
Opportunity here for Central, charging down the field if she can get there.
Well done there by Chloe. Really well now with Sarah. It's going to bring it back. So I speak about Chloe's reflexes maybe not being on, but just that right there probably shows that they are not staying on her line, nice and active, can kind of snuff those balls out before they get anywhere near her goal, which is good. And now Jamea out to Jess Cox.
Easy transfer around.
And the ball up the line. It's not going to find anyone, so in a way a win for Central. Force that hit up the line, get possession back.
Gives Vikings some breathing time though with only that one sub that they've got. Maybe they want to run around. It's quite chilly down there on the field.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to be standing still too long. You probably start freezing. Like you just try to play that ball up the line.
Be interested to see from the Central press here if they're swivelling their heads, because I've noticed Soph Gagan a few times, like as you said, she just moves and moves and moves the whole time. She rarely stops what she's doing. And I don't know if they're swivelling and picking up where she is, because she has picked up that ball a fair number of times. And you see she's quite loose here. Jamea being nice and patient, looking for her option.
Good ball through. She's found Kayla. Again, Kayla getting in those kind of half spaces, so getting in good positions. And now Central out here now through Maddie. Now, good bit of skill there by Maddie. She'll look to hold the ball, try and win a free, but great tackle there by Soph.
She gets her heads up. She's looking at releasing nice and early, beautifully down into that pocket.
Samantha Reid with the ball across the face, and Ash probably just tried to play the ball across to Jess Steele. Jess Steele just maybe a bit too close to pick that up, but they managed to win it now. Jess Bingley's smart here. Has known that Tuggeranong's put some numbers forward.
They've told her to take it back, stop it dead, and have another go, which is probably a good thing for her because there's a little bit of a bingle there.
Swing there.
Yeah.
Here we go. Central looked transfer. The transfer across. Now here with Kiara. Good pressure there by Samantha. Just try and win a free.
Others players creeping in, trying to support and also dispossess.
Well, unlucky there by the Central defender. Now straight onto it, so she stopped it. Yeah, outside. Well done by the Central defender, stepping out of the circle. Really important with those ones, particularly close to the circle. As soon as that ball's been played, try and get out of the circle so that if the ball does come in, you're not going to cop an accidental foot and give away a short corner, but they've managed to force a turnover.
Vikings will be looking to keep it down here and get a result in that circle in this last minute of the first half.
Probably 6 players within 10 metres of this ball. Vikings are really putting pressure on in this press.
Up and over. They've tried that a few too many times, I think.
Well done there by Central. Just patient play. If they have to get up the field, going 2 metres at a time, they will. Again, Tuggeranong with a really big press, but well done there by Central. And they could be out here now with Megan Telford. just couldn't control. Now Jamea just won a free. We've just had a bit of a stop of play. Wayne just clarifying
You know when the umpires get that certain whistle
yeah, the loud whistle and
Yup.
everyone stops.
Someone's in trouble.
So we're just closing down the second quarter here, and so better quarter from both teams. Even though Tuggeranong got a goal and Central couldn't quite find the back of the net, better quarter, and Tuggeranong go in 1-0 at the half through a Helen leg short corner. So we'll catch you all after the halftime break.
For a great game of social golf on a beautiful course, visit Ioani Country Club on the corner of Northbourne Avenue and the Barton Highway Lynham. If it's competition golf you're after, Ioani has a variety of membership options available to suit a variety of needs. For further information on social golf or memberships, contact the club on 6241 3377 or visit Ioani's website www.ioani.com.au.
Challenge, explore, uncover. Challenges at heart. We are pragmatic explorers, seeking to uncover what could be, so it can be. Synergy, proudly supporting high-performance hockey.
Being a sports physio, I see lots of injuries. As you can imagine, I've seen plenty of ankle injuries, and I have used many different types of ankle braces, but to be honest, I've never seen one as superior as the XOL. It allows your ankle to move like it was designed to, but it kicks in the moment it goes to go too far, and in that way it protects the ankle joint. So whether you're an elite athlete, a weekend warrior, or just someone who enjoys getting out and about, the XOL will give you confidence as well as a sense of freedom to keep you doing what you do each and every day and to enjoy life. XOL.
Energy Space is the future of training for electrical apprentices, harnessing technology to make skills development as effective and as efficient as possible. Energy Space supports teachers in the classroom and apprentices on the job site to get the full picture on skill development.
Welcome back to the CL1 coverage of the Vikings West Central game. Sorry we had some technical difficulties there, everyone, but you've come back at the right time, Jesse, as we see Vikings with another short corner.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. So Vikings with their first short corner in the second half. Ash Deacon to inject out to the second battery this time, but again the layoff to Soph. Good cut out there by the central defenders.
Got an almost identical short corner with...
Yeah, the same thing, try and shift the angle that the central defenders are and then get that deflection. But Central picking it up early this time and managing to get in front of that player who cuts in front, so well done. But Tuggeranong again, just there. Ball up the line, Tale having to just stop that over the line. Better to be safe than sorry. Now Tuggeranong with it through Sophie Gagan.
Lays it back to Jemaya Ferguson. She's got Jess Cox out on her left, quite open. Decides to try and drill it through the middle, but Central defenders...
Pick up there, Helen's going to let rip. Oh, yeah. Good
get your
shot
face
there.
shield on.
Yes, Samantha Reid moving very quickly there to get out of there, but Helen not afraid to pull the trigger there, which is good to see.
It's what you want in that circle. Just fire away as we see Central now looking to link some passes together
Now
through
Central,
that centre.
I don't think Tuggeranong have picked up, but Kate O'Keefe has managed to put herself in the Tuggeranong circle, and they haven't picked her up yet. I don't know if they know that she's there. Jemaya looks like she's just picked it up now.
Every so often you'll see teams just dangle that extremely high striker to see if you can find that long ball straight through.
Unlucky there, Tale trying to find a defender, but cut off there by Samantha Reid, but Central have recovered well.
Under pressure immediately, or a little bit of shoulder and hip in that one from the leaning from Ash.
Good play there by Claire to win the free hit up the field.
Julie going to be telling in the second half if the short bench numbers for Tuggeranong are going to play a factor, or if they have the endurance in those legs. I know they've been doing a lot of fitness work in the off-season and in the lead up to these games, so hopefully that's going to pay off for them. But if not, then it might be something
Last there by Central has found Megan Telford, but a great tackle by Soph. Plays the ball forward.
Jess Thurl, on your bike, get there.
Well done by Tale. Again, nice and on her toes, able to snuff that out, kind of almost acting like a sweeper. Really important in the modern game that your goalkeeper is able and feels comfortable enough to come out in those positions. But here through Helen, good bit of skill, holding the ball well, but Central crowding her out really well. Great
strength in that Central defence in that circle. Nice low sticks to the ground.
Yeah, they're really fighting in there, which is really, really good to see.
It's only 1-0 on the scoreboard. All it takes is one breakaway down to the other end of the field and they're back in the game.
Yeah, exactly. And this Tuggeranong team is aggressive. They do like to attack, so there is always that option if Central do decide to hang that high forward there, that you quick play the ball and you could find yourself one-on-one with the keeper. But Sarah White now for Tuggeranong. Oh yeah, she's won a free hit there, trailing foot. Yeah, Sarah has a few options, but we just look to move the ball, take it to 5 and then drive it into the circle. No, but has found Kayla Scott. A good tackle there by Grace King. Ball played up, just couldn't connect. And now with Jemaya Ferguson.
Just get your head up, nice and patient. Too often you can get sucked into taking just an early hit, but if you're not under pressure from that defence, then why not just take your time until it opens up for you?
Yeah, and what Jemaya's trying to do is just allow everyone to get in their position and then get some movement. See if she can move the central defence. Now it's with Jess Cox, back to Jemaya. Back out to Jess Cox.
Really waiting for those options and through to Soph Gagan.
Soph just couldn't control it.
Really patient work around the back there from Vikings, and also really patient from Central not to force themselves up when that ball's not being threaded through and it's not being played on by the other team. So really trying to hold their press. Both teams being incredibly patient.
Now, Kato Keith's done well there. She's won the free hit and she's
Beautiful ball.
found Maddie, just couldn't connect. Now, special shout out for those that don't know to Maddie. She actually has just been away at the 15s championships as well as an umpire. She umpired the gold medal match. So well done to Maddie for that. That's means that she umpired extremely well throughout the whole tournament to be given the gold medal match. So not only a great player, but a great umpire as well. So congrats, Maddie, on that achievement.
Good contributions to hockey when you step up and umpire as well.
Yeah, it's not the easiest job in the world. I know I certainly couldn't do it. So so anyone who steps out there and puts on the pink shirt is, they're just honestly great people.
Brave people, I reckon.
Brave people. But good pass here by Tuggeranong and
Ash Deakin
with a great bit of skill. She's just a touch there from Jess Bingley, knocked it onto her foot, but Ash there with some good skill just to take it around, but trying to find that high forward. Soph Gagan there.
Great reach.
But a good then recover. Charlotte Palmentier with a great ball. It's hit the post. Ash Deakin's had a shot and it's hit the post, I think. So Ash just burrowing away there in the circle, gets a little touch on it.
A lot of opportunity for Vikings up in the circle this quarter, so they've really stepped up their intent in that circle, and they haven't really given Central much of a chance down their end of the field.
A ball play back there by Kayla, just found Jamea. Now Jamea to Jess Cox again. Again, we see this from time to time, Vikings. Just going to keep moving it, but Central, playing their press really well. Trying to force that pass there. Just the pass down the line that maybe is a bit too close to the sideline and runs out. So well done. Just
trying to sneak up the field, Vikings. Every time they transfer it across, their outer back is just sliding up more and more, gaining that field position while not being under pressure from those Central defenders.
So now Central in a corner. Plays that ball line, but well cut out by Samantha Reeds. Found Ash Deakin. Quick ball into the circles. Found Jess Searle. Yeah, a free hit out. So I think it hit Jess Searle's foot as it came into the circle. So again, good defensive work there by Central. Now back with Jess Bingley.
Going for another overhead.
But well cut out there by Kayla Scott. Now Tuggeranong going forward with skill to get past that first. Now with Charlotte Palmentier. Just couldn't reconnect with Kayla. But they managed to win a free hit in a dangerous position.
Probably just seen one or two too many overhead attempts, I think, for this game. It's a great skill to have, but it needs to be pulled out at the right time. I think perhaps they're trying to force that a little bit too much, and Vikings are going to go back through Jamea and really open up the field again and open up their attacking options heading towards their attacking circle. Soph Gagan just indicated she wanted it down the line, but just pushed a little too hard from Jess Cox there.
Yeah, again though, well, good shape and structure from Central. They had that covered if it did go down there. If Soph was to get the ball, they had about 2 players near it to try and effect a tackle. Now they're going to try and work the ball out through Claire Williams, who's won a free hit. Coming to the middle, now found another player, just couldn't connect with that pass up the field. Now with Helen, found Ash Deakin. Ash with a good turn.
Beautifully posted up there, Ash. Can she slot it in?
Well, good covering there by Maddie Dooley, and they've won a free hit out again. Central, strong defensively.
Those passes from Vikings are connecting though, because their players are posting up and getting in front of their defender, and they're not leading too early. They're waiting and then just slotting straight in front so that they've got the option to then take possession of that ball with the defender behind them.
Maddie just rolled out over the sideline.
Still only 1-0 though in this game.
Yeah, still realistically, and it can go either way. I mean, Tuggeranong are using the ball, they're just being patient. Probably need to be patient because Central have set themselves up really well defensively, really structured. They're not rushing into things, they're not jumping out of the press too early. So the Tuggeranong are just trying to see if they can open up a spot. Now through Jess Cox, looking for that ball down the line, but well picked out by Claire Williams again. Just holding the position, not allowing that ball to be played easily down the line. Now Ash Young with it, but great tackle by Helen. Here's Helen just putting that ball out in front to Soph. Good pass through from Soph. Now with Samantha Reid, but great crowding out there by the central defenders. Now with Claire Williams. Good tackle by Helen to win it back. Ash Young in there affecting a tackle as well, but here comes Soph. Sophie Gagan puts it into the circle and wins a short corner.
So we saw some good scrambling defence from Central there. Unfortunately, couldn't quite exit it out of their quarter of the field effectively. But all it takes is that one stick.
Energy space is the future of training for electrical apprentices, harnessing technology to make skills development as effective and as efficient as possible. Energy space supports teachers in the classroom and apprentices on the job site to get the full picture on skill development. For a great game of social golf on a beautiful course, visit Ioane Country Club on the corner of Northbourne Avenue and the Barton Highway Lyneham. If it's competition golf you're after, Ioane has a variety of membership options available to suit a variety of needs. For further information on social golf or memberships, contact the club on 6241 3377 or visit Ioane's website www.ioane.com.au.
to mute off when you guys are ready to come back.
Too easy. Thanks.
Welcome back to a game full of technical difficulties. But, we're back. Vikings with their 8th short corner. I've still been keeping track up here. And they're 3-0 up in this final quarter.
Ball injected out to Jess Cox. Now Helen, with a flick. And I think it's come off Maddie's stick into the crossbar. Yeah. That happened. That's a good flick. And
Well, we're seeing some conferring from the umpires. I know. Bring it back in.
Bring it up to the top. Yeah. A flick with a bit of power from Helen there.
Yeah.
I think it hit Maddie's stick and then I lost it until it came off the bar. So
Central with some nice play down this left-hand side. Great connecting.
Ball went back into the middle. Now with Maddie Dooley, strong run. And a short corner. Short corner to Central here.
Here we go, Central with their short corner. I've also been getting some texts from Rita Holmes, who plays for UC, play with her tomorrow, who said that she's going to up Jess Cox's contributions for the goals in the game, and she said every quarter the value will go up. So if there's a goal in the second quarter, it'll be $20, third quarter $30, fourth quarter $40. So Rita's got some money to pay now, I think.
Yeah, well done to Rita there. And now here, so Central with their first short corner of the game. Now the single battery. Now, if they can get it out clean and a clean trap and everything, and Maddie can connect, I predict a goal. Maddie hits them just about as clean as anyone in the competition. It's a quick pass out. It's out. Good run out there by Soph, but well picked up again by Maddie. She went a long corner.
And she's down.
She's down.
See a few of her players around her.
A bit of concern. Hopefully she's all right. Maybe she's just hit the ground.
She was carrying it quite intently into that circle, so might have copped a stick somewhere in the scramble to try and defend.
It's all right. Just time.
We've got the stoppage of time anyway, while
hopefully
players
Maddie's all right
down
to continue.
She's up and moving about, so that's
like she's going to
great signs.
So well done there from Maddie.
It's a real asset on the field for Central, so it's good that she's up and seems unharmed. She's excellent.
And knowing her, she's going to probably take this ball from the long corner. Now ball out with Jess Bingley. Central with a bit of attacking play now. Now she's probably going to try and work it in, win another corner.
And Vikings taking possession.
With Sarah White. Yeah, Sarah's been strong back there tonight. All that Vikings defence has been very strong. It's hard playing with the back three at times. You're always manning up in that when you're in the attacking, when you're in your defensive phase. So
beautiful.
Managed to find Ash Deacon.
Great ball down the line. Cracks it across the face.
No one there. Helen almost getting there, but not quite. But a good ball.
I think she actually backed off for a second because she thought Jessie Thurl was going to take that one. She sort of eased off her charge when that ball came across, but that's right, just a bit of communication.
Now here with Claire Williams for Central. Just couldn't connect back with the defender there. So Tuggeranong will have it in great position now with Helen. Just walks off it for Jess Cox.
Put Coxie up front. I want to see her pay $100.
I think knowing Coxie, she's all about just getting the result first.
Yeah.
Central look to work it out. Tuggeranong again, keeping that aggressive press, kind of sensing that they may have a bit of the ascendancy here and trying to just force it now here with Ash Deacon. Good turn. Just tried to get that quick shot off, just couldn't. And a bouncy ball, but it's worked from Kiara to get the ball out, and they won a free hit.
Up into her own leg off Soph Gagan's stick. Just see the players roll off now as Central looking to connect down this right side of the field. Get themselves out of trouble. Under pressure from Jessie Thurl. Now being allowed to carry it. So they can continue their possession. Nice quick ball down this right side. Can she get back on top of it? Now Jess Cox going to take it from the line and look to crash it straight through. Finds a stick.
There. Now Jess Thurl with it. Oh, and just did the right thing. Had space to kind of go back in and open up the angle so she wasn't, had a very minute angle to score from. Just couldn't get it inside that post there. But good play there by Tuggeranong. They hit up the line, the one-touch pass by Ash Deacon. They could be coming straight back, but Grace King's doing well here to cut that out. Pressure from Helen. Now here with Kate O'Keefe. Kate O'Keefe winning the free hit. You got 2.5 minutes to go. Central trying if they can get the ball up and win some more corners, and never know what's going to happen. Well cut out by Jamea, but again it's picked up. Now here with Alyssa Fisher. What can she do? She can have a quick shot, but well seen there by Chloe. Had that near post covered.
Still opportunities here for Central to slot a goal in before the end of this game.
Yeah, and Tuggeranong will look for that quick transfer. We'll go back, so...
Willing to be patient here, yeah, Tuggeranong.
Kate O'Keefe looking to cut that ball back to Sarah White out, so smart play. Trying to force this ball down, but managed to find Ash Deacon. There was no danger there, so it was all good. Ash with the ball. Jess Bingley's managed to get it wide, but Ash has still got it.
Another short corner there, unless they have the shot. No.
Yeah, it's a shot from Kayla Scott there, so that's the advantage. So well left there by Beck Clayton. Let it run.
What Ash would have loved then is for one of her players to pull back into that spot area, because they were on the post, both posts, and when she was running that back line, she didn't have anyone to drop it back to. So trying to find those angles.
With another one, overheads working now. It's found Maddie Dooley, the crossfield transfer. Jess Cox with a bit of disruption there, but Central managed to get it back now with Grace King, but Coxie again, reverse stick pass, but yeah, brought back. Can't. No, it's right call there by the umpire. Can't raise it off a like a reverse stick pass. Yep. It's got to be along the ground or not too high. So now it's Central through Grace King back to the defenders.
Less than a minute to go in this Capital League One game
between... Here we go. Alyssa Fisher's taking the ball from Jess Cox there. Good bit of strength there by Alyssa. Now with Maddie Dooley, quick play of the ball. Probably trying to score one goal here. It's on the free hit again. So if Gagan putting herself front and centre now with Grace King, looking to probably try and play that ball in the circle and try and get one last opportunity to score a goal and raise some more funds. Grace King... And a short corner. So again, probably Vikings defender maybe not getting the 5 yards. Wayne making the decision there.
Opportunity for Central now to slot one in the goals.
Yeah. And again, I think they'll look to get that ball out and give Maddie Dooley a bit of a crack at the top. So not going with the stick trapper, so just a straight trap at the top. Now her Auntie Kate is just as lethal from a straight hit from top of the circle as well. So got options up there. Out to Kate, back to Maddie. Good, yeah.
Another short corner here for Central. Jamea querying potential obstruction.
So that will run it down. Not too many. 12 seconds left on the game clock. So again, Central out. So they tried the 1-2 there, Central. Jess Bingley also at the top of the circle. So again, another option. Ball out to Maddie. Maddie rolls it in. Out to Jess Bingley. And a goal.
And a goal.
Goal to Central. So a goal to Central through Jess Bingley. Probably the last play of the game, and it was. So well done by both teams tonight. Back and forth game. Tuggeranong just able to take more advantage of a few opportunities they had in the circle through their short corners, but Central definitely not far and away out of this game at all. Probably just maybe a bit of polish in the front quarter.
Absolutely, but overall, good game for these girls on a chilly night. And we'd like to thank Transformed, an award-winning education and training organisation, for being a major sponsor of the live streams. Your support is greatly appreciated. And stay tuned for the next game coming up, Jesse, that you're commentating still.
Yeah, so we're joined by Lil for the Central men versus ANU men. So that should be a cracker. But again, well played to both teams out here. And again, if you are interested, Central Hockey Club will probably have a link to the GoFundMe page for funds for Mandy. So any way that the hockey community and ACT can support this great cause would be greatly appreciated. Other than that, we'll probably see you next week for the women's game next Friday. In 2 weeks' time, no games next week. So Have a good night, and we'll catch you next time.
For a great game of social golf on a beautiful course, visit Ioani Country Club on the corner of Northbourne Avenue and the Barton Highway Lynham. If it's competition golf you're after, Ioani has a variety of membership options available to suit a variety of needs. For further information on social golf or memberships, contact the club on 6241 3377 or visit Ioani's website www.ioani.com.au.
Challenge, explore, uncover. Challenges at heart. We are pragmatic explorers, seeking to uncover what could be, so it can be. Synergy, proudly supporting high-performance hockey.
Being a sports physio, I see lots of injuries. As you can imagine, I've seen plenty of ankle injuries, and I have used many different types of ankle braces, but to be honest, I've never seen one as superior as the XOL. It allows your ankle to move like it was designed to, but it kicks in the moment it goes to go too far, and in that way it protects the ankle joint. So whether you're an elite athlete, a weekend warrior, or just someone who enjoys getting out and about, the XOL will give you confidence as well as a sense of freedom to keep you doing what you do each and every day and to enjoy life. XOL.
Energy Space is the future of training for electrical apprentices, harnessing technology to make skills development as effective and as efficient as possible. Energy Space supports teachers in the classroom and apprentices on the job site to get the full picture on skill development.